Unveiling the Tides, Understanding Flood Tide. Hello, language explorers. Today, we're diving into the ebbs and flows of English, particularly the phrase, flood tide. Whether you're a maritime enthusiast or simply curious about this oceanic expression, you're in the right place. Let's set sail and discover the depth of meaning behind flood tide. When we talk about a flood tide, we're referring to a natural phenomenon that has intrigued humans for centuries. It is the period of rising water level in the ocean or any tidal body of water. In simpler terms, it's when the sea level increases as the tide comes in. But this phrase isn't just limited to physical tides. It carries rich metaphorical meanings, which we will explore next. The power of a flood tide isn't just confined to the seas, it's a potent metaphor in our daily language, too. It can describe a surge or an increase of something, often used in contexts like emotions, trends, or events. For example, when a new product causes a flood tide of interest, it means there is a sudden, significant rise in attention toward it. The imagery of a flood tide has been used in literature and film to represent powerful changes or the unstoppable force of nature. It's a reminder of how the natural world can mirror human experiences, from the overwhelming rush of feelings to the surging momentum of societal shifts. To use flood tide correctly, ensure the context involves an increase or surge. It fits well in both literal and figurative expressions. For example, the flood tide of support for the team was evident in the packed stadium. Understanding the phrase, flood tide, adds depth to your language comprehension, much like observing the rhythmic dance of the ocean's tides. We hope this exploration has broadened your linguistic horizons and perhaps, even your appreciation for the natural world. Keep riding the wave of learning, and until next time, may your linguistic journey be as rich and rewarding as the high tide itself.